Every warrior walks a different path. Samurai, the path of discipline. Ronin, the path of independence. Ninja, the path of strategy. Zen Monk, the path of wisdom. Shogun, the path of power.
But today, we explore the path of the Ronin. You wake up in a room that feels like a storage unit for a soul that hasn't been used in years. You put on a costume of competence, a tie, a polished shoe, a fake smile, and you drive to a glass tower that does not know your name. You sit in a chair that belongs to a dead man, waiting for your turn to join him. You are a corporate ghost. You haunt a cubicle for 40 hours a week, trading the only currency that matters, your time, for a salary that is just enough to keep you from quitting, but not enough to let you live. Your cubicle is not an office. It is a velvet-lined coffin. Your paycheck is not a reward. It is the dirt they throw on top of your dreams to keep them buried. You have traded your wild nature for a steady direct deposit. You have chosen a slow, safe death over a dangerous, meaningful life. There is a paradox in your safety. You believe the walls of your corporation protect you. In reality, they only ensure you are the first to be forgotten when the spreadsheets turn red. You avoid the risk of the open road, but you embrace the certainty of a wasted life. You are a moral drifter, moving where the corporate wind blows, following policies you didn't write for a vision you don't share. You have become a ghost in your own story. Miyamoto Musashi knew the scent of freedom, and it smelled like damp earth and cold steel. In 1612, on the shores of Ganru Island, he did not seek a promotion or a pension. He sought the truth at the edge of a wooden blade. Musashi was a masterless man, a Ronin by choice, refusing the soft life of a high-ranking retainer to walk the path of self-mastery. He slept in the rain. He ate what the mountains provided. He wore the same worn kimono until it frayed into threads of history. The air on that island was thick with salt and the metallic sting of impending violence. Musashi arrived late, disheveled, carving a boat oar into a weapon while his opponent, the pristine Sasaki Kojiro, waited in a fury of proper etiquette. While Kojiro stood in his expensive silks, a slave to his reputation, Musashi stood in the mud, a master of the moment, one strike, one truth. The polished blade of the perfect samurai fell to the rough wood of the man who belonged to no one. Musashi walked the world alone for decades. He felt the weight of the silence in the deep bamboo forests. He knew the vibration of the bowstring before the arrow flew. He did not ask for permission to exist. He did not wait for a performance review to know his worth. His self-mastery was his only armor. He understood that to be truly free, one must be willing to be hungry, cold, and misunderstood. You, however, are terrified of the cold. You stay in the cubicle because you fear the wind. You have become addicted to the security of a master who views you as a line item on a balance sheet. You have allowed your salary to become a ransom for your courage. Every time you stay silent in a meeting to protect your position, you hammer another nail into your coffin. You are drifting not because you lack a map, but because you lack the spine to hold the wheel. Listen to me. The Ronin is not a man without a home. He is a man whose home is his own spirit. You are failing because you have outsourced your identity to a corporation that will replace you in a week if you drop dead today. You seek comfort. discomfort is the anesthetic they give you before they amputate your soul. You are a ghost because you refuse to be a man. Retention. Interrupt. Stop looking for the exit. Look for the mirror. You are watching this because you feel the rot. You know the cubicle is closing in. You are waiting for someone to save you, but there are no masters left to serve. There is only the path, and it is covered in thorns. If you are waiting for it to be easy, you have already lost. Wake up. The Ronin's life was brutal, but it was his. He did not die in a cubicle. He died on his feet, holding the Dakoto, the path of walking alone. He chose the struggle of the mountain over the safety of the stable. You must decide if you're a ghost or a man of flesh and blood. Strip away the corporate mask. Refuse the dirt. Dig yourself out of the coffin before the salary becomes your tombstone. Kill the comfort. Own the struggle. Become the master.
Every warrior walks a different path. Samurai, the path of discipline. Ronin, the path of independence. Ninja, the path of strategy. Zen Monk, the path of wisdom. Shogun, the path of power. Which one are you? Comment below.